Hello, my name is Arthur Reed, and I'm the lead tax instructor for WiseGuides. I want to take a couple minutes and talk about the Enrolled Agent Exam. As a tax practitioner, as a tax professional, I have a chance to interact with a lot of different people during the course of the year. I'm a full-time faculty member at Bentley University. I teach in their Master's in Tax program, their undergraduate program, and this is an area that I really love. And the Enrolled Agent Exam is one of those areas where candidates can really demonstrate a proficiency in tax like no others. A couple of things I want to go over, and one of them is like, why do you even want to become an enrolled agent? And one of the big parts is that you have what's referred to as unlimited representation rights. You can not only represent your own clients before the IRS, but you can also represent other clients as well. It's probably a couple times a year I get a call from somebody that needs some sort of representation, and I don't even know who they are. So I meet with them to try and make a determination whether or not the fit's going to be right or not. As an enrolled agent, you have those options to have those types of rights. It also is the highest award recognized by the Internal Revenue Service. We have a program called the Annual Filing Season Program Record of Completion that gives you some limited representation. That's an awesome program, but the enrolled agent is one which is in a class all by itself. It really demonstrates a commitment to excellence on you because it is something that you work through and develop over years and years of experience. If you go to the IRS's website, you have a chance to look a little bit with what they say about it. And they have different elements in there, and you can find this by doing a basic search, but they talk about the enrolled agent. And I am only going to go through that opening paragraph, basically, because I don't need to spend that much time in it, because it's there for your own reading. But an enrolled agent is a person who has earned the privilege of representing taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service by passing a 3-part comprehensive IRS test covering individual business returns, or having a thorough experience or through experience as an IRS employee. Enrolled agents status is the highest credentials in the IRS awards. Individuals who obtain this elite status must adhere to ethical standards and complete 72 hours of continuing education courses within 3 years. And so it's a standard that's out there that we really get excited about. And I was going to talk more about how exciting it is, but what I did is that I had a chance to spend some time with some folks. And the things that I pulled out from them is that they have a passion for taxes and for professional development. And I'll share that with you. They have a desire to work with clients that they develop. They seek out associates in the tax field to help develop their own practice, and they demonstrate the highest level of professional ethics. The two folks that I'm going to talk about are two folks that were candidates through our course. I'd like to call students, but it almost sounds wrong. That were students that took this course years ago. And unbeknownst to each other, they both had me as their instructor. They both became EAs. They're both in the entertainment industry in Las Vegas. And they both have wildly successful practices in that area, doing the things that they want to do and practicing in the areas that they like to. Donnie Castleman, the guy on the left, is a bass player. He's amazing. We're standing outside in that picture of the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas at the Bean Coffee Shop. And he has a website called Musicians Tax, and it gives you his profile. But basically, Donnie is a boy from Tennessee that came to Vegas to play bass guitar at some of the top casinos. And he had over a 10-year run at the Mirage. And this guy just has not only a passion for music in that industry, but also for taxes as well. And so his client base that he has developed over the year are musicians, stagehands, and folks like that. Within his site, if you go to it, it's not to promote what he's doing, but within his site that he has, he talks about representing clients. Here they are, all the different things that he does. And it's just like an amazing practice. I remember when he was asking me questions about how to depreciate a cow on the enrolled agent exam. And now we're talking about the QBI deduction and what strategies you should have for upcoming audit, as his practice from when I knew him over 10 years ago has developed into, if I have a question about taxes in Vegas, Donnie's the guy to go see. And so I've even had an opportunity to play with the guy in a gig, and it was just like a blast. A super professional person. The other person on there, which is Jessica, bring hers up right now. Jessica, unlike Donnie, is not a musician, but she's a professional dancer. And over the years, she has developed her practice into what's called the financial groove. And she works with dancers, and Vegas is a great place for that. Cirque du Soleil folks, people in the performing arts and artists as well. And she has dedicated her practice around those items. I follow what she does through Facebook to see all the different events that she speaks to and goes through. She has all of her services that she does. And when I started talking to her when we were down there, it's like they're living the dream. They're doing the things they want to, and they made taxes a component of where they are today and the things that they're doing. And to become EAs was the first step in their journey to get basically to that point. And I just thought it was great that I had a chance to meet up with them that year, and I've met up with Donnie almost every year since, as I have different conferences out in that place. But what a great group of people, and what a great success story you talk about is that this is the field we want you to get into as you continue on. I mentioned earlier that from the IRS's website that you have to pass a 3-part exam. Is it rigorous? The answer is yes. I cover the 3 hours. We do lots of questions, lots of material. I really enjoy doing it, and I try to make the teaching style fun as we go through some of the different areas, and we work hundreds of questions and just prepare you for this test, but then you hold yourself out to that highest level. Your next steps, if you're interested in doing this, go to that IRS website, read all about it. Read the material on the enrolled agent specifically and what some of those requirements are so you understand it. Go over to the link on Prometric and see what's included in the content spec. My guess is that you're probably pretty good on the individual stuff. You may also be pretty good on electronic filing and other things in Part 3. And maybe your business part is an area where you need some additional work. But start the journey. Select a part. Sign up for a course. We'd love to have you join us as we go through this. And more importantly than all of that stuff is basically be successful in your practice. Be a great tax professional. Thanks for listening.